Have you ever stopped to ask yourself, does growing older have to mean slowing down? What if everything society told us about aging, that it brings weakness, forgetfulness, and decline, wasn't the full truth? What if aging could actually be a time of strength, mental clarity, purpose, and even joy? All around us, there are people in their 70s, 80s, and beyond who defy expectations. They walk with confidence, engage in meaningful conversations, learn new hobbies, travel, laugh, love, and truly live. Meanwhile, others of the same age struggle with chronic fatigue, illness, and a sense that life is slipping away. What separates them isn't magic. It isn't perfect genes or access to expensive treatments. The real difference often comes down to something far more powerful: habits. The small, consistent actions we take each day that shape our future far more than we realize. And here's the good news: it's never too late to start building those habits. In today's video, we're going to reveal 5 golden habits, backed by real science and real stories, that have the potential to not only help you live longer, but live better. These are the habits that allow people to wake up energized, think clearly, move with ease, and feel deeply connected to the life around them, no matter their age. This isn't about avoiding wrinkles or chasing youth. It's about embracing your age with strength, grace, and vitality. It's about rewriting the story of what it means to grow older. So if you're ready to feel more alive than ever, if you believe that the best years of your life might still be ahead of you, then you're in the right place. Go ahead and hit the like button to support this empowering message. Subscribe if you haven't already, and drop a 1 in the comments if you're ready to take that first step toward a healthier, more vibrant future. Let's dive in. Let's think of the last time you took a walk, not because you had to, but because you chose to. Do you remember how the air felt on your face, the quiet rhythm of your steps, the way your shoulders softened, your thoughts cleared, and your body gently reminded you, I'm alive? Walking is one of the most overlooked, underestimated, and yet profoundly powerful habits you can build into your life, especially as you age. It is not about how far or how fast you go. It's about showing up for yourself, one step at a time. On a physical level, walking is like a gentle symphony of healing. Each step stimulates circulation, delivering oxygen-rich blood to your brain, heart, muscles, and skin. It helps regulate blood sugar, supports weight management, and reduces the strain on your heart. It's a natural remedy for high blood pressure and a silent warrior against chronic illnesses like type 2 diabetes, obesity, and even inflammation. But the magic of walking doesn't stop with the body. It reaches into the heart of your emotional and mental well-being. Feeling stressed? Overwhelmed? Tired of sitting in one place while your thoughts race in circles? Go for a walk. Just 5 or 10 minutes can shift your mindset. That low-level anxiety you've been carrying all day, it melts away under the sky. The brain fog, it clears with every inhale of fresh air. There's something spiritual about walking, especially when done slowly, mindfully, and in nature. The trees don't rush. The wind doesn't hurry. As you walk, your senses awaken. You begin to notice the chirping of birds, the warmth of sunlight on your skin, the texture of leaves, the beauty in the ordinary. In a world that constantly pulls you in 1,000 directions, walking invites you to return to yourself. And walking is not a solitary journey, unless you want it to be. It's also one of the most accessible ways to reconnect with people. Call up a friend, invite your spouse, walk and talk, walk and laugh. When you walk with others, you open space for deeper conversation, shared silence, and genuine connection. Some of life's most meaningful moments are born from simple strolls around the block. The best part? Walking is incredibly forgiving. You don't need to be in shape to begin. You don't need equipment, fancy shoes, or the perfect weather forecast. All you need is a willingness to start, wherever you are, however you feel, even if it's just down the street and back. Make it part of your daily rhythm. Morning walks to set the tone for your day. Midday walks to reset your energy and focus. Evening walks to unwind, reflect, and calm the mind before sleep. Choose places that bring you peace. A quiet trail, a green park, a beach path, or even a simple garden. Let nature become your partner in healing. Studies show that walking in green spaces reduces cortisol, the stress hormone, boosts serotonin, your mood hormone, and improves memory and creativity. If nature isn't accessible, don't let that stop you. A walk through your neighborhood, around your house, or even pacing the hallway still counts. Consistency is what matters, not scenery. You may be surprised how something so simple can bring such deep transformation. Your body becomes stronger, your joints more mobile, your sleep improves, your mind grows clearer, and most importantly, you start to reclaim agency over your own health, not through pressure or punishment, but through kindness, movement, and care. Every step you take is a small act of rebellion against stagnation. Every step is a declaration that you are still growing, still moving, still living with intention. So, lace up your shoes, any shoes, open your door, step outside, inhale deeply. Let your feet carry you forward into the life you deserve, a life of vitality, clarity, and peace, one walk at a time. Imagine your body as a finely tuned engine, one that's carried you through every year, every joy, every challenge. And just like any powerful engine, it can't run on empty. It needs the right fuel, not just to survive, but to thrive. What you choose to eat isn't just about calories or carbs. It's about energy, vitality, and the quality of life you get to experience each day. Food is not the enemy. It's your daily opportunity to heal, strengthen, and support the systems that keep you going. Every bite you take is either building you up or slowly breaking you down. And when it comes to aging well, the difference is often found on your plate. So, what does it truly mean to eat well? It starts with real, whole, living food, the kind that grows from the ground, swims in the sea, or roams freely in nature. Leafy greens, vibrant vegetables, whole grains, fatty fish like salmon or sardines, nuts, seeds, beans, berries, avocados. These are more than just ingredients. They're messengers of vitality. They nourish your heart, support your brain, keep your digestion moving, and protect your body from inflammation and disease. In contrast, processed foods, those convenient, packaged, long shelf life snacks filled with additives, excess sugar, and trans fats, do more harm than good. They may offer comfort in the short term, but they rob you of long-term energy and clarity. Think of them as cheap fuel, easy to find, quick to burn, but toxic to your inner engine over time. The secret isn't starving yourself or chasing fad diets. It's simplifying, not restricting. It's about making peace with food and letting it become your partner in longevity. A bowl of warm oatmeal with berries in the morning, a colorful salad for lunch, a baked sweet potato with grilled fish for dinner. These aren't just meals. They're acts of self-care. And don't underestimate the power of hydration. As we age, we often lose the natural thirst signal, but that doesn't mean our body needs water any less. In fact, staying hydrated is essential. It keeps your skin supple, your joints lubricated, your kidneys functioning, and your brain alert. Water is your body's cleansing river. Herbal teas, infused waters, broths. These can all help you stay hydrated in ways that feel comforting and enjoyable. Then there's fiber, the quiet hero of your digestive health. Found in fruits, vegetables, legumes, and whole grains, fiber helps everything run smoothly from the inside out. It keeps your gut happy, your energy levels steady, and your immune system resilient. A healthy gut is deeply connected to a healthy mind. When your digestion is off, your mood and clarity often suffer too. But healthy eating doesn't have to be complicated or joyless. It's not about giving up your favorite flavors or eating bland, boring meals. It's about mindful substitutions and small upgrades. Swap white rice for quinoa. Choose baked over fried. Add an extra handful of greens to your pasta. Little changes make a big impact, especially when they become habits. Cooking at home is another powerful way to take control of your health. It doesn't have to be gourmet, just simple, nourishing meals made with intention. When you cook, you're not just feeding your body, you're investing in your well-being, and that investment adds up over time. This is not about perfection. It's about consistency. It's about tuning in to how food makes you feel, not just in the moment, but hours later. Does it energize you, help you sleep better, keep your mind clear? That's when you know you're eating for life, not just for taste. Food is your most personal form of medicine. It can lift your mood, support your memory, ease inflammation, and protect you from the inside out. When chosen wisely and enjoyed fully, each meal becomes an opportunity to love your body and honor the life you're still creating. One of the most empowering ways to take control of your health is by preparing your own meals. Cooking at home allows you to choose exactly what goes into your food. No hidden sugars, no excessive sodium, no artificial ingredients. It's not just about nutrition. It's about reconnecting with the process of nourishing yourself, creating a sense of ritual and care around what you eat. Start by planning your meals ahead of time. When you know what you're going to eat for the day, or even the week, you're far less likely to reach for processed convenience foods in moments of hunger or stress. Keep your kitchen stocked with wholesome staples, so healthy choices are always within reach. Make it easier on yourself by prepping healthy snacks in advance. Sliced veggies with hummus, a handful of almonds, fresh fruit, or hard-boiled eggs can be lifesavers when you need a quick bite between meals. These simple options keep your energy steady and your cravings in check, without the crash that comes from sugary, packaged snacks. And don't feel pressured to make a dramatic overhaul overnight. Real change happens gradually, through small, sustainable shifts that feel doable, not overwhelming. Start with subtle upgrades. Swap white bread for whole grain, trade sugary granola bars for a mix of raw nuts and dried fruit, or replace soda with naturally infused water or herbal tea. Each small step is a quiet victory, bringing your body closer to balance. The beauty of this approach is that you're not giving things up. You're simply choosing better versions. You still get to enjoy flavor, comfort, and satisfaction. But now your food also gives you something back: strength, clarity, and peace of mind. Your brain, just like your body, needs movement to stay strong. And no, mental exercise doesn't mean solving math problems or memorizing facts. It means feeding your curiosity, stretching your thinking, and exploring the world beyond your comfort zone. Just like a muscle that weakens without use, your mind needs daily stimulation to remain sharp, vibrant, and resilient as the years go by. Mental activity isn't a chore. It's a gift you give yourself. Reading a book that makes you think, learning to play a musical instrument, solving puzzles, writing your thoughts in a journal, playing strategy games like chess or Sudoku. These are not just hobbies. They're brain-boosting, soul-nourishing rituals that help you stay mentally agile and emotionally fulfilled. Think of your mind as a lifelong garden. If you stop tending to it, weeds of forgetfulness and mental fog can take over. But if you continue to nurture it, planting new ideas, watering it with creativity, exposing it to sunlight through fresh experiences, it will grow beautifully, no matter your age. Take inspiration from people like Richard, a 76-year-old man who, after retiring, began to feel like his mind was slowing down. Instead of giving in to that feeling, he made a bold choice. He decided to learn how to play the piano. At first, the notes felt strange under his fingers, and reading sheet music was challenging. But day by day, his confidence grew. With every melody he learned, something inside him came alive again. The music wasn't just in the keys, it was in him. His story is a powerful reminder. It's never too late to discover something new that excites you. And it's that excitement, that challenge, that sense of purpose that keeps the mind thriving. If you're wondering how to start, it doesn't have to be dramatic. Set aside just 20 minutes a day to read something thought-provoking, practice a new skill, or engage in a mentally stimulating activity. It could be a book, a podcast, a language learning app, or a challenging board game. You might even want to dust off that old instrument you once played, or dive into painting, gardening, or creative writing. Better yet, join a class or group that sparks your interest. Community learning, whether it's a book club, a cooking class, a writing circle, or a local hobby group, adds the bonus of social connection, which is another powerful ally for brain health. Being around others who challenge and inspire you gives your mind the extra push to stay engaged and alert. This isn't just about preserving memory. It's about staying fully present in your own life. A curious, active mind creates space for joy, laughter, and discovery. It keeps your conversations lively, your emotions balanced, and your sense of identity strong. even as everything else around you changes. Strength isn't just about lifting weights, it's about lifting your life. It's about standing up with ease, reaching for what you need, walking without fear, and living each day with confidence in your body. As we age, our muscles naturally begin to shrink. Our bones may weaken, and balance can become more fragile. But that doesn't mean we're powerless. In fact, we have more control than we think. Incorporating strength training into your daily or weekly routine is one of the most empowering decisions you can make for your long-term health and independence. It helps preserve lean muscle mass, strengthens bones, and improves balance, all of which reduce the risk of falls, fractures, and injury. More importantly, it allows you to continue doing the things you love, on your own terms. Imagine being able to carry your groceries without strain, get up from a chair without hesitation, climb stairs with confidence, open jars, reach shelves, lift grandkids, and enjoy movement without the constant worry of hurting yourself. That kind of freedom is built through simple, consistent, strength-based movement. And you don't need a gym, fancy weights, or a trainer to start. You can begin right where you are, using what you already have. Body weight exercises like squats, planks, wall push-ups, and lifting light household items are incredibly effective when done with intention and proper form. These movements strengthen the muscles that support your daily activities: your legs, core, arms, back, and hips. The key isn't intensity, it's consistency. You don't need to push yourself to exhaustion or aim for six-pack abs. What matters is showing up regularly and focusing on functional strength, the kind that makes everyday tasks easier and safer. It's not about how heavy you lift, it's about how well you move. Start slowly, listen to your body, and respect your limits. If you're new to strength training or managing any medical condition, it's wise to check in with your doctor or a physical therapist to make sure your plan supports your current health needs. With the right guidance, strength training is safe, adaptable, and incredibly rewarding at any age. It's never too late to start. Your body is still capable of growth, of resilience, of change. And every time you choose to move with purpose, to challenge your muscles just a little, you're telling yourself, I am still strong. I still belong in the driver's seat of my life. There is something profoundly human about the need to be seen, heard, and understood. No matter how old we are, that longing doesn't fade, it deepens. As the noise of life begins to quiet down in our later years, the absence of meaningful connection can echo even louder. But the truth is this: growing older doesn't mean growing isolated. It's in our relationships, our daily conversations, warm embraces, shared laughter, and quiet companionship that we find life's richest nourishment. Loneliness is often invisible, but it's no less powerful than any physical illness. It doesn't announce itself with symptoms like a cold or a broken bone. Instead, it creeps in slowly, through silent afternoons, missed phone calls, unanswered texts, or friends who've moved away. And over time, it begins to affect more than just our mood. Chronic isolation can suppress the immune system, increase stress levels, and make us more vulnerable to illness and depression. It weighs down the spirit and leaves the mind in a fog. But just as loneliness can quietly harm, connection can quietly heal. Consider Margaret. She was 82, living alone after her husband passed away. The house was filled with memories, but no voices. Her days had rhythm, but no melody. One afternoon, while sitting quietly on her front porch, she heard laughter next door, neighbors having a small gathering. She almost didn't approach, but when someone waved her over and offered a seat, something shifted. That day turned into something more. One connection became many. Margaret started attending a weekly book club. She joined a local senior dance group. She began volunteering at the community center, mentoring younger women. Her posture changed. Her eyes sparkled again. She didn't just feel less lonely. She felt alive. Social connection doesn't always come in grand gestures. It's built in the small, everyday moments we sometimes overlook. A morning phone call with a friend, a handwritten letter mailed with care, a warm hello to a neighbor on your daily walk, sitting with someone over coffee, even in silence, texting someone just to say, I thought of you today. These are not just acts of kindness, they are lifelines. They remind us that we matter to others and that we are not walking this journey alone. If you find yourself feeling disconnected, it's never too late to rebuild your social world. Start small and follow the threads that bring you joy. Reconnect with old friends. Make regular lunch or tea dates with family. Explore interest groups in your area: gardening clubs, writing circles, music groups, or fitness classes. You might even discover new friends who become chosen family. Technology, when used intentionally, can also be a bridge, not a barrier. Virtual calls with loved ones far away, online communities based on shared hobbies, or even watching shows and discussing them afterward with a friend. These experiences can all nurture emotional connection. The key is to keep it meaningful, not mindless. Reach out with intention, speak with presence, listen deeply. If mobility is limited or you're an introvert, connection doesn't have to be loud or frequent to be powerful. Even simple exchanges, a shared smile at the market, a few minutes chatting with the mail carrier, or writing in a gratitude journal about people you love, can help awaken that inner sense of belonging. And don't underestimate the power of giving connection, not just receiving it. Volunteering, mentoring, supporting someone else. These actions open our hearts in ways we never expect. They remind us that we still have so much to offer, so much to give, and that the world still needs what only we can uniquely bring. We were never meant to go through life alone. As we age, our relationships become more than a source of pleasure. They become an anchor, a buffer against fear, a reason to smile when we wake up in the morning. Every meaningful interaction, no matter how small, is a thread that holds the tapestry of life together. And the more we nurture those threads, the stronger, more colorful, and more beautiful that tapestry becomes. Growing older is not the end of the story. It's the start of a quieter, deeper, more intentional chapter. It's a sacred invitation to shift gears, to step away from the rush and pressure of earlier years, and move into a season where life is less about doing everything and more about fully experiencing the things that matter most. This is not a time of decline. It's a time of refinement, a time when clarity grows sharper, relationships feel richer, and the smallest pleasures, a warm cup of tea, a morning walk, a heartfelt conversation, become life's greatest treasures. Aging doesn't mean you've lost your vitality. It means you've earned the right to focus on what fills your soul. And the beauty is, no transformation has to be overwhelming. You don't need to change your whole lifestyle overnight. You don't need to chase perfection. The path to a healthier, happier, more meaningful life often begins with just one small, loving decision, the kind you can make today. Maybe that means taking a short walk around your block this evening, just to feel the air on your face and the ground beneath your feet. Maybe it's preparing a nourishing meal tomorrow or picking up a book you've been meaning to read. Maybe it's calling someone you miss or simply sitting in stillness, giving yourself a moment to breathe without distraction. Whatever it is, let it be your step. Something simple, personal, and doable. One habit, one shift, one moment of saying to yourself, I'm worth this. Because you are. You are worthy of a body that moves with strength and ease. You are worthy of a mind that feels clear and curious. You are worthy of connection, joy, and peace that lingers. You are worthy of waking up each day with the quiet confidence that you are living, not just existing. And if something in this message touched your heart, don't keep it to yourself. Share it. Tell us in the comments what habit you'll begin with today. What truth resonated with you the most? What are you reclaiming as you move into this new, powerful season of your life? When you share, you do more than express your voice. You light the way for someone else who may be searching for hope, direction, or inspiration. You remind them that they're not alone, that this journey, this beautiful, complicated, evolving journey, is one we're walking together. So let's keep going. One step, one habit, one breath at a time.